Hi everybody, Angie here, coming on to do the weekly Marguerite Miller Collage Challenge with you guys. Um, Unfortunately, I am not able to show you guys the process on my video, only because it was so time consuming. I knew what I wanted to do, and I knew it was going to take extremely long amount of time, and I apologize, I do not know how to fast forward and do all that editing stuff on my videos, so I could not film the whole process, but I do have the completed project on the other side of this paper here that I want to share with you, and I'm really excited for you guys to see it. I think overall it turned out really nice. I achieved what I had set out to do, and yeah, so hopefully at some point I'll be able to get better at the editing and get some better equipment to record with and so forth like that. But right now, I'm sorry, I'm just gonna have to do it this way. And from time to time, you will see videos like this, especially when they're very lengthy. Because like I said, I'm not real good at the editing part of the videos. So that's why if you've been following me, you see that you get the good, bad, and the indifferent on my videos. You get to see it all, okay, from start to finish. If I say a word incorrectly, I apologize. If I do this or do that, you get to see it all. You know, no video is perfect. No creation is actually exactly perfect. So yeah, in the video process, yeah, it does look really perfect when you're watching it, but unfortunately, that's not me right now. Okay, so enough babbling about that. We are currently on week 30. Okay, now just a quick little chat. When I first saw this, I was a little intimidated because I just didn't know what I wanted to do. And I sat on it for a couple days, and normally I just gather my things, I put my things together, and I put them in my book and I go. But this week it really stumped me. I was like, oh, I just don't know. I just don't know. So I sat on it and sat on it for a couple of days. And I don't know, I was watching TV and light bulb moment. So this is what I came up with. The prompt is, what do you think of when you imagine a secret code? Is it a string of random numbers? Is it a strange looking alphabet? Is it symbols in a strange order? Create a collage with something that could look like a secret code, okay? Now my collage, I would not say it's a secret code, but it's a secret collage in as a whole, okay? So I'm gonna put this out of the way. I'm gonna turn it over, make it a little bit of a surprise for you guys, and let you guys see what I came up with. Give me 1 second here. Okay, there we go, guys. Isn't that pretty? Look at the vibrancy and the colors of this collage. If you saw in the intro on my video, I showed a couple book pages torn out, and what that was I tore out some pages out of this book right here. I bought this book specifically for the images. Absolutely gorgeous. And I'm just going to go through and do a quick little flip through of some of the pages. Aren't those pretty? I mean, just so vibrant in color, and you can see here and there where I have used some. Okay, and it talks about everything. This, you know, it's an encyclopedia of discovery, but absolutely gorgeous book. And I don't get the opportunity to use it too much, and I don't know why, but this idea came to mind. So I sat down. It literally took me about 3.5 hours. That's with stopping and starting. But yeah, took me quite a while. I had a lot of fussy cutting to do. This is with 2 pages 2 full pages fussy cut out of this book, along with about 3 or 4 other pages of just small elements, okay? So a combination of about 6 pages fussy cut and made this composition, okay? Now, it's just a collaborative piece of nature, animals, and just the world, basically. The 2 main pages that I used were the background piece, this green element, and it's half and half. So as you can see, I fussy cut all of this out. This is all fussy cut out, okay? So this is one page right here, and this is another page right here. And I fussy cut the trees and everything. I tried my best to keep the picture intact as best I could. As you can see, I really took my time and cut that out, okay? Then I merged. This side is from where the encyclopedia was talking about the heat and temperature and so forth, that and how it has an effect on the earth. And then this element here was from a page talking about volcanoes and how that affects the earth, okay? So I put those 2 together and overlaid them. And as you can see, there's a little bit of words there. I pretty much almost covered all of that up, but I don't think it's too visible. Okay, I put the 2 pieces together, then I overlaid this piece after I fussy cut it out and glued it down. Then this element here was another page, and this is where they were talking about volcanoes. This is half of the page, and then this was the other half of the page. So I put the 2 pieces together right here. I don't know how well that can be seen. I fussy cut that out. It was a full sheet. I just took the element that I wanted. I thought the background went with the jungle, kind of sort of speak a little bit, because I used a digital on the background, and it just has some real light kind of, I guess you would say, just real light colors. Pastel, that's the word I'm thinking of, kind of like pastel colors, and it had some branches and kind of a nature scene, and I thought that kind of tied in well as well. So I put that down, I merged these 2 pieces together, I overlaid this fussy cut piece, and I laid this fussy cut behind it, and I just put it all together, okay? Then once I got it together, that's when I started fussy cutting all the extra animals to complete the collage. I put a little animal here. I tucked in a dinosaur behind the leaf here, like he's kind of crawling out and, you know, doing something there. I put a trio of turtles here, some dry turtles here, 1, 2, and there's a little teeny baby right there. I don't know how well you could see that, but he's there. Okay, I put a mama koala and her baby on a branch, and that was from another page. I just kind of slit that in and tucked it in and put that down. There's a bird here element that was from this background piece. I fussy cut around that and tucked the tree behind it, and I thought that was a nice element as well. It just so happened to work out to where the bird was kind of like going toward the trees and, you know, in this upper sky area, so I just thought I'd tuck that behind there. I thought that was a nice little added element. Okay, and then I fussy cut out some birds, put those down, and then I did the big old dinosaur, and I thought he would be, I tucked him behind the trees and in front of the city, like he's just kind of coming out of the jungle, kind of just, because he's so enormous and so demands so much attention and so much strength. I thought it would kind of pull him to where he's just coming toward you. That was the effect that I was going for. Okay, and that's pretty much it. Just a lot of fussy cutting and really taking my time gluing the pieces down, which ones I wanted in the background, which ones I wanted to bring up to the forefront, And then to complete the collage, what makes it a secret collage and a secret code type of thing, as looking at this, I have some hidden tags in this collage. Yes, I have hidden tags in this collage. Looking at it, would anybody care to say how many hidden tags I have in here? 1, 2, 5, 7, 10? Well, I'm going to show you. Okay, and with the tags, when I made the tags, I tried to salvage some of the information that was on that page about what I was cutting out. Okay, since it's kind of like a history, kind of a collage type thing, I won't read you all the information about each thing, but I thought it was quite interesting, and I wanted to kind of save some of that information as well. Okay, so first we're going to start right here. This little critter here, he pulls out and has a little tag. He is called a pika. It says pikas are short-legged relatives of rabbits and hares. They collect large amounts of green plant material in summer and dry it in the sun to make hay. They store the hay in their burrows to provide food through the long winter. Okay, so I made a little hidden tag spot, tuck spot for him. And it looks like he's just hanging out in the brush, you know, but you pull him out and you got a little tag. Okay, so that's 1. 2, this guy here, I forgot what he's called. You pull him out this way and we've got a tag there. Now this particular one, he was attached on the image. He was as one with this dinosaur here, but I separated the two and I wanted to put him in a different spot. And this was just on prehistoric animals, and it had a Q&A page, and it had a whole bunch of questions and answers about particular dinosaurs. And I just cut out a small one because I couldn't fit a large tag in this area. And the question was, could dinosaurs sweat? The answer is no. Their skin was scaly and did not have sweat glands, so they had other ways of keeping cool. Okay, so that gets tucked right in back there. Isn't that cute? So that's 2. Number 3, my turtle's over here. You pull him out carefully, if I can. There we go. Okay, and we've got a tag there. Then when you flip it over, it tells a little bit about something. It says little and large. Land tortoises range in size from 4 inches to 8 inches long. South American tortoises and the wheelbarrow-sized giants of the Aldabra and Galapagos Islands. So there, I got a little tag right there. And he gets tucked in, and it looks like he's just kind of hanging out in the brush as well. Okay, and I couldn't put him any further down, like on the ground, because I had to have room for the tag. But I think he fits quite nicely just right there. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3. Anybody care to guess where the next one is? Okay, number 4 is my koalas. You grab the branch right here, and I've got my 4th little tag. And it says piggyback because the other one's on there. It says, although the koala's pouch faces downwards, the muscles inside hold the baby safe while its mother climbs trees. Later, the younger koala rides on its mother's back as she feeds on leaves. So I guess while they're little, you know, of course they stay in the pouch, but as they get bigger, they carry them on their back. And I'm going to get a smaller pin, and this just kind of lines up right there. Okay, isn't that cute? So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Anybody care to guess where the next one is? Yep, this big guy right here. 5. Got another little tag. And this one, again, I said on the dinosaurs, it just had a Q&A, and it says, what do the names of dinosaurs mean? And it says the answer: the names of dinosaurs, like those of all animals and plants, tell us something about how each dinosaur is related to other dinosaurs. Names are made up from Latin and Greek words and usually describe something outstanding about the animal. The Tyrannosaurus rex, for example, means king of the tyrant lizards. The Corythosaurus is helmet lizard, and Proceratops stands for first horned face. Pretty interesting. Okay, and I just cut him there, and he tucks, like I said, behind the tree line, like he's coming forward and just gonna devour the city or something, or he just devoured the city because he's leaving and he's coming this way and he's heading back into the jungle. So isn't that cool? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Anybody care to guess where the next one, or if there's a next one? And yes, there is. And I actually thought of trying to do more, but I thought I'd better stop. And the last one is I like to tuck in my prompt list. Okay, and that is right here in the skyline portion of the collage. And you pull that out just like that and tuck it right back in. So that's my collage. It's kind of a secret collage. It's not a code per se, but it is, I think it fits in the diameter of what they were asking for. You've got to search for something, you got to figure it out, you got to figure out how many tags there are, where the tuck spots are, and I think it came out really, really well. Like I said, it took quite a long time, but I'm very pleased with the outcome. I love the way it looks, and this here was just a thermometer, because one of the pages, it talked about the heat and the temperature and how it affects the earth. So I just stuck that on there. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tuck spots and a 6th tuck spot housing the prompt list. Okay, so that is it, guys. I hope you like it. I truly love it. I love the vibrancy. I love the color. I love the animals. Anything related to animals, I'm down for completely. Okay, so that is my collage for the week, guys. I am going to write down the date, and we are going to call it a wrap. So today is the 24th. Okay, so that's it. I hope you like my collage. And again, I'm very sorry that I wasn't able to actually show you the process of putting it together, but really it's just mainly just a lot of fussy cutting, and then just putting the pieces down and trying to figure out what you want in the forefront and what you want in the background, and kind of playing with that and going back and forth and getting your pieces, you know, aligned and where you want them. But again, I am pleased with the finished look, and I hope you guys are too. Please consider subscribing to my channel. Leave me a comment or a like, and I will see you on the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and God bless. Bye-bye.